Hi, everyone.
Hi there.
It's Alicia Davis
And Stacie Watson
from Transformative Leadership Strategies, where we create dynamic experiences through coaching and team building.
That's right. That's a new tagline. We're trying it out.
Yeah, tell us what you think about it.
Exactly.
So today we're continuing on with our series on building confidence.
That's right. Exactly.
And we're at the part in our series with our group where we're really exploring self-talk and believing in yourself.
Yes. And, it's one of those things where, of course, we all know it's the right thing to do and it makes sense and it comes to mind and it's easy to say, really hard to do sometimes.
Really hard to do because, this is the neuroscience of it, right? Stace, we are hardwired to look for the danger.
And
right?
Why do we do that?
Because that was evolution, right? We had to make sure we weren't going to be eaten by the saber-toothed tiger. So
That's
our brains are always scanning for the danger. And the danger now is, I'm not going to get my report done on time, or my kids are going to be late getting to school, or, whatever.
That's
we
right.
just see everything from that negative bias, that negative perspective.
So what do you do about that when you're in that mode? Because maybe we start to notice when we do that. That's probably step one.
That is exactly step one, is that we have to be able to not believe everything we think.
Right.
Especially if it's making us feel bad.
That's right. Because our thoughts aren't real, even though they feel really real when we have them.
And really like a fact.
Yeah.
And they're not always a fact. And what you just said is really important. Like, our thoughts affect how we feel, which affects how we act, which then, of course, affects our results.
That's right.
So if we're not getting the results we want, we got to change something.
That's exactly right.
And how do we change something? How do we change our thoughts?
There's a couple of different strategies that we talk about in our coaching. And in this week's newsletter, we have some tools that we're giving out to folks. And if you're not on the newsletter, let us know. We'll be glad to add you to that list or send the tools. But one of the strategies is to notice when you have the negative thought and then just immediately try to replace it with 1 to 3 positive thoughts.
Yes.
So if the worry is I'm not going to be able to do well in my report out in front of my team because I might not do it well, then just remember a time then you did it well.
Yeah. Or remember a time when you were standing in front of somebody else and, maybe it was when you were doing karaoke. Doesn't matter what it was, right? Just to kind of replay an experience in your mind where you felt successful at it.
But what the research shows is that you literally change the wiring of your brain the more you do that.
That's right. And then it becomes more of then you begin looking for those positive aspects, and the positivity then just builds on itself.
That's right. So that's probably the key strategy. There's some others, but that's probably one we could all practice.
For sure. For sure. So thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much. Talk to you next time.
Sounds good. Bye.